Bruce Herbert. I'm a professor of geology at Texas A&M University. This is my lovely daughter, Anna. She's 11 in 6th grade, and she is going to do an experiment today using magic sand. Okay, Anna, why don't you take all the stuff out of the bag and tell us what's in it?
Okay, you have a napkin.
Great.
You have some table salt. You have a straw.
Yeah.
You have some Dixie cups. You have some soap.
Yeah. Dishwasher soap.
Yep. You have a spoon. You have some magic sand.
Okay.
And you also have another straw.
Okay. Your objective, Anna, in this experiment is to observe the special properties of magic sand. It's really weird stuff. And then using anything in the bag but nothing else, design some experiments that try to figure out why magic sand is the way it is. Okay? And I want you to tell people what you're doing as you're doing it. So explain what you're thinking.
Okay. First,
So pretend you're like a teacher. You're teaching another kid.
Okay, so I'm going to scoop up some sand and put it in the Dixie cup.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pour it in the water.
Okay, you could do that.
It like turns to face.
Yeah, tell people what you're seeing.
So when like I first turned it in, poured it in, it like turned to paste. It's still dry.
It is.
It's magic. Gonna scoop up some more. It's like dry. The sand is dry.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Is that the way normal sand acts?
no, it would all clot up and be wet.
Yes. Like building a sandcastle, right?
Right. That's cool. It's also floating on the top.
Sure.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, we're going to back out here. Just so you know, Anna has not done this before. We haven't done this before. This is the first time she's seeing it. Okay, now what are you going to do? Besides get sand in your eye.
Table salt.
And what are you going to do with the table salt?
I don't know.
Okay.
Something.
Okay.
Let's put some of that in there, and then let's mix it with the soap. Smells funny.
Yeah, it's a very strong smell. So why don't you tell me what you think is going to happen? What are you trying to test? Explain your thinking.
Like if it would clot up and if it would like do like normal stuff.
Okay. Is it behaving the same way as in the water?
Not really.
What would happen if you added water to that? Why don't you add more? Just pour some in. Doesn't matter.
The sand is staying on the bottom, and it's getting all fizzy.
Why don't you did you mix it up?
Not really.
Okay. And remember you got the swizzle sticks there too, right?
Swizzle sticks. Swizzle, swizzle sticks. Swizzle sticks. So what I'm seeing right now is it's forming up and into these little balls, and it's staying on the bottom. It's not floating to the top. Some of it is, but it's mostly staying on the bottom.
Does it look like it? Go ahead. Does it look like it's behaving the same way?
No, because the other one was like it wasn't clotted very much. but this one is where the soap is touching it, I think.
Ooh, that's interesting.
That's cool.
Are you willing to try to make any conclusions or explanations of why it is the way it is?
It's magic sand.
Yeah, we know we're scientists, right? We don't think things are magic.
I don't know what's in it, but it's probably like something cool.
Cool. Come on, use better words than that.
It's something that would make it dry and
When?
underwater.
Just water. It's dry, and then what is it now?
It's wet.
It's wet now. And what's the difference between the two experiments? What's the variable you've changed?
One had soap and one didn't.
Okay. Okay, good. So, what do we know about? Try to think of other things that can be wet and things that don't get wet when you put it in water. What are some other things that are like that?
Like Vaseline.
Yeah, Vaseline, very good.
So it probably has some Vaseline-ish stuff in it. The
Yeah, I think we're going with a C plus on that explanation.
Yeah.
That you have lots of materials, so you can do experiments again, or try them again, or. Now, what's one of the things that we know about doing experiments, controlled experiments?
That it
How many? Yeah, and how many variables should we change?
a lot.
All at the same time?
No. Once at one time.
Okay, when you add both salt and dishwasher soap at the same time, how many variables did you change compared to just
2.
Yeah, you changed 2. So what might be a better way to do it?
Just add the salt.
Okay,
Or just add the soap.
sure.
Let's get some more. Let's add this soap this time.
Why don't you add water first?
Okay.
Why don't you try that? Does it look like it was the same at the other time? It's clumping all at the bottom and remaining dry? What does it feel like?
It feels sort of like it feels like grainy clay, sort of.
Interesting.
So,
Okay.
and if we mix soap in. It's kind of turning the water purple.
Yeah, let's see. Can you hold it up? And do you think that purple is from the soap or is it from the sand?
I think it's the sand.
Yeah. So what does that mean then?
That the sand has dye in it.
Yeah,
Sort of.
that's right. Is they describe some more what the differences of what the sand is doing now compared to when you didn't have soap in it. Does the sand look wet?
Yeah, it looks wet, so it's not magic sand, and it feels wet. So
Interesting.
it's different. They must have made it only with water, not with sand, like with with soap and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, if we just add like a lot of soap, it would probably just like clot up and like. When I first added the soap, it kind of like didn't go all to like the same place.
Uh-huh.
Like it didn't stay there. It kind of like moved away from the sand.
Cool.
Yeah.
So why do you think magic sand is the way it is?
Because
Now remember, I just took regular sand and then I changed it. So what do you think? What do you think? Why is it like that when you just put it in water?
Because it's like a chemical, I guess,
Yeah, where?
in the sand.
Okay.
Maybe in the
And what
bottom.
does that chemical do?
It like